Warning: Extreme Virtual Pro Wrestling contains content not suitable for young viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural episode of XVPW on YouTube. Here you will find a war zone of total non-stop action. We bring the thunder, we bring the heat, we bring the nitro. I'm Evan Kane, and with me is my esteemed colleague, the vanilla voice, Dan Jabroni. Dan?
Evan, you forgot to mention one thing, that I'm the #1 announcer in pro wrestling. That's why I'm here, and that's why I'm here to commentate on some of the best wrestling that we're going to see. Now let me tell you something about XVPW. XVPW stands for Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. We're making history here. You've never seen anything like our product. It's going to blow you out of the water. Evan?
We have scoured the globe for the top wrestlers. We've looked for the phenomenal ones, the big dogs, the guys, the man. We've looked for the fringes all over the place to crown our very first ever XVPW champion. We are going to be holding a tournament with single round eliminations, and let's take a look at our first competitor.
Xtreme. So there's this tournament, right? I was cordially invited to. Great. XVPW. Extreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. Now, of course, why wouldn't they call me Osama the Bomber? And then you already know I have to be in this tournament. Every tournament I perform at my utmost. Don't always win, but my opponents will always remember. Now, let's go down to this list of competitors. Let me think. Oh, this guy they were telling me about. Five-Man Biggs? Who's Five-Man Biggs? Oh yeah, Five-Man Biggs. Isn't he the guy he uses the gimmick Black Lives Matter? It's not a gimmick, my man. It's real. Respect your people. Who's this other clown we're dealing with? What's his name? Rocky Patel? You mean Indian Finn Balor? You mean my man that couldn't get his own gimmick? Besides, oh, well, I'm Indian. Well, I like Finn Balor. Yeah. He'll be light work at the tournament. Can't believe they have this fucking clown, Four Eyes in here. You kidding me? Four Eyes? That shit channel. Who's the last guy in the tournament? He's not even that important. What was his name? I think the Rienzi. Oh, I don't really know him. I know his girl though. You know what? Now that we went over the list of all these competitors, I think I'm a sitch to win. It's gonna be easy. I'm tired of all these clowns always doubting me, always making me feel like, sure, I'll show every single last one of you. You know what? How about a demonstration? Stay down. I'll do that shit, as a matter of fact. Listen, world. You're looking at your first XVPW champion. And remember, doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win.
What a piece of shit did we just see here on XVPW? That is Osama the Bomber.
You gotta admit, Dan, he has a lot of confidence going into this tournament.
Well, I'm looking at his resume right now, and the tournaments that he goes to looks like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Vanguard, Magic the Gathering, and Bakugan, and he has not have a single top. He's not won anything from what it's looking like.
Well, with his record in tabletop gaming aside, perhaps he'll have better luck here in XVPW. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you today. We are being joined by the general manager of XVPW, Nathaniel Henderson. Mr. Henderson, welcome.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Now, what are your thoughts on what we've just seen on our first wrestler, Osama the Bomber?
See, I didn't know him as Osama Obama, or Osama Obama, or Osama the Bomber, whatever his name is. I knew him as fuckboy number 1 at a gala. He served me champagne, and he looked like he was gonna cry. He looked like total.
Sounds about right.
He looked like total dog shit. But you know something? I saw something in his eyes. I saw a faint gleam, desperation. And I knew I needed that. I needed to harness that power of desperation because this man right here is willing to do anything. And I believe me, I've seen him do everything to get on top or bottom. But it's guys like that you can kind of abuse. You can kind of just get him to do whatever you want and just promise, throw him a bone. That's the important thing.
Is that scotch on your breath?
What isn't in my breath?
Well, you know, we have some choice words from our manager on Osama the Bomber. Let's take a look at his opponent in the first round, the Rienzi.
Xtreme. Salama. XVPW. Nathaniel Henderson flew over 13 hours to my villa in Manila. And he looked me in the eyes and he said, "The Rienzi. God, I love that. How does it feel to be the first XVPW World Heavyweight Champion? But you gotta face the top tier, the best this world can offer." I said, "Sure. Sign the Rienzi up." So I fly 13 hours, watch some of the crappiest movies that America has to offer. And I get here, I get to the arena, and what do I see? A bunch of amateurs. Can you believe that? Jeez. What kind of country breeds these people? The fact that the Rienzi has to wrestle these amateurs? Gosh, there are more talent in my protein shake bottle than all those guys combined. But me, the Rienzi, doesn't like to disappoint. So, come first round, whoever I face, it doesn't matter. Because they're getting top tier talent and I'm getting dog food. Let's go.
Alright, Tony, I know the best way to make a good amount of money right now. I just saw the King of Philippines entering this fucking wrestling promotion, and I want $1,000 on this guy. The Rienzi versus
Hey.
What's up?
Tony Cachetti?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Couldn't do that. Yeah, it's Nick Dillon. Yeah, that was pretty crazy in Aruba. Listen, same thing that Jabroni over here has, except add 6 or 7 more zeros behind the 1,000. Yeah? Great. Good. Alright, here you go.
Gentlemen, are you gambling on the first round match of this tournament?
What's more extreme than gambling?
Are you not?
Additionally, Mr.
I've never seen a lock before. That, excuse me,
Oh.
a lock.
Mr. Henderson, did you change your outfit in between the video?
Listen, I get it. When I flew 13 hours and I handed him a handsome sum of money, I knew what I was getting into.
How much money?
Talk to Clarence in accounting. When I flew there, I got it. I got me one of these nice. Alright, I went into his locker room and I took it. Okay, so I get it. I feel it. You put the suit on, I feel like I'm Superman.
Now, can I ask you something? What makes the Rienzi so special? I know what we just saw was very impressive, but what was the thing that made you want him in XVPW? I can understand it, but tell the viewer something.
Look at his name. Let's start with the Rienzi. He's the only Rienzi. So he's the. Not only is he the greatest, he is the most athletic. He's the most handsomest. Please don't interrupt me. He is the best. The best in the world. Even better than the best. And have you seen that string shit?
Well, I have seen it, and also according to what I'm looking online through Wikipedia, the Rienzi is the king of the Philippines. I did not know that. You're Filipino, right? Is that true?
Where did you get this? That is
Wikipedia.
fake news.
Fake news. Alternative facts?
Gentlemen, we are running low on time. A lot of choice words from our general manager and Dan. It looks like they have picked their favorite to win this match and potentially the entire tournament. Now let's get straight to the action with Osama the Bomber versus the Rienzi.
Dan, I'm not quite sure what I am seeing here. What are your thoughts on this?
I see some douchebag wearing a horse mask while coming out to very offensive imagery such as bombs and nukes. I guess that's why they call him Osama the Bomber.
I'm getting word from backstage that this is a horse mask that he wears every single year to Comic-Con. Do you think this will give him some sort of edge in the upcoming match?
No, because I lost a lot of respect for him after seeing the promo, and I had some respect for him still, a little bit. And seeing this horse mask, I lost every little bit of respect. Look at him, he's a scumbag.
Well, this is Osama the Bomber.
And he isn't new, my friend.
And now, making his way to the ring, the Rienzi with Guya.
I gotta say, it's beautiful to see that they show the Rienzi some of his property and businesses from the Philippines in his entrance. That's phenomenal. He's such an entrepreneur.
He also appears to be the only wrestler on this roster that is getting pyrotechnics.
Maybe that's why we have so many budget cuts and pay cuts, because my paycheck is a lot less than it was before this guy came in here.
You're getting paid?
I'm getting paid. I don't know about you, Evan.
Well, you know, I'm going to have to deal with my contract later, but it looks like the Rienzi, he appears to be in the zone. It looks like Osama the Bomber might not even register on his radar.
Well, after seeing a phenomenal monster come out into the way that he did, he looks so tough. That's what I expect from a wrestler. Pyro, muscles, king of the Philippines. He's everything you would want in one giant The Rienzi package. But now I have a question for you, Evan. This guy Kuya, do you think he could be any factor in this match?
Well, there is a chance, an outside interference, but the Rienzi cannot win that way. And the first round of the tournament will proceed after these commercial messages.
Hi, I'm Venus. Follow us at XVPW on Twitter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first round of the XVPW tournament, and a big boot by the Rienzi to Osama the Bomber.
Honestly, I hope the Rienzi teaches this kid a lesson that wrestling is no joke, and for him to come in our promotion so inexperienced, I want him to remember what pain feels like. I want him to remember taking a bump feels like.
Wow, that was a trio of suplexes from the Rienzi. And into another one.
Well, fun fact about the Rienzi. Like I mentioned before, he's a 20-time Filipino heavyweight champion. He owns about 20 Filipino restaurants all over the world, and he's such an impressive guy. Look at him.
I mean, the difference between them is astounding. Look at the physique between the Rienzi and Osama the Bomber.
Well, the Rienzi is an athlete, and with Osama the Bomber, he's a nerd, so obviously the physique is completely different.
You know what? I mean, this is a David versus Goliath matchup here. I mean, what will Osama the Bomber need to do to beat the Rienzi?
There's no possible way that he could beat the Rienzi, so for him to kind of like get out of this...
Boom! And a vicious clothesline on the outside. Dan, as you were saying,
he needs to run away. He needs to get out of here.
It does not appear that he is doing that. He is taking vicious blows to the head against the ring post on the outside. But the Rienzi has to be careful here. He does not want to get called out. He can't win and advance in the first round this way.
I mean, don't worry about that. He's so strong, he can lift up Osama the Bomber with one hand over his shoulder, carry him to the ring, carry him wherever he wants to the Philippines. He's that guy. He's that strong.
He is stomping a mud hole in Osama the Bomber. Osama the Bomber has not gotten a single lick of offense.
I gotta say,
another suplex. It looks like he is going for another set of 3.
Now, with the Rienzi, we would usually call these German suplexes. Are they Filipino suplexes because he's different, because he's Filipino?
And it looks like he is getting prepared for something big here. And this is it! The Manila Sunset!
That should be enough to pin Osama. Oh, what the fuck?
Wow!
God,
he actually kicked out of it. I don't know what's going on. Do you think Guya will factor in it this match at all? And what is this?
Oh shit! No!
Are you?
No! Come on, kick out the Rienzi! What are you doing? The Rienzi, kick the fuck out!
Osama the Bomber with an upset victory over
that was like
the
fucking 4 minutes.
Rienzi.
I had money on you.
I cannot believe this.
I lost a shit ton of money.
Dan, I am not sure what you're gonna do. Osama the Bomber has just beaten the Rienzi with the 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I don't usually ask for favors, but can I stay at your house because I am scared to go home because they know where I live. I don't have $1,000, Evan.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Evan Kane, and this is the Vanilla Voice, Dan Jabroni. You can catch us on XVPW on YouTube. Be sure to follow, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more extreme content.
And also follow us on Twitter at XVPW_YT. And also catch us on YouTube at Monday on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's about to get extreme.
Extreme.
Extreme.